Rotational symmetry. An object has rotational symmetry if there is a fixed point around which the object can be turned a certain number of degrees and the object still looks the same. That is, it matches itself certain number of times while it is being rotated. The fixed point is called the center of rotation. In other words, a figure is said to have rotational symmetry if it fits onto itself more than once during a complete rotation. Angle of rotational symmetry. The angle by which a body is rotated about a fixed point to look like the same as it was before is called the angle of rotational symmetry. A full turn means a rotation by 360 degree. A half turn means rotation by 180 degree. And a quarter turn means rotation by 90 degree. Order of rotational symmetry. The number of times a figure fits onto itself in one complete rotation is called the order of rotational symmetry. Consider a triangle. It will match itself 3 times as it is rotated. It is said to have a rotational symmetry of order 3. Consider a rectangle. When it is rotated by an angle of 180 degree, it looks exactly the same in figures 3 and 5. That is 2 times in a complete rotation. So, order of rotational symmetry of a rectangle is 2. Consider a square with P as one of its corners. The square is rotated about the center of the square marked X, shown below. As you can see, the square looks exactly the same as the orientations acquired after rotating it by an angle of 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree and 360 degree respectively. Hence, it has a rotational symmetry of order 4. Look at the flower shown below. This flower has a rotational symmetry of order 5 since it matches itself 5 times when rotated. We can calculate the rotational order of any figure using formula 360 degree upon n, where n is less than or equal to 180 degree. Here n is the angle of rotation at which the figure is symmetrical. Each of the letters H, I, N, O, S, X and Z has a rotational symmetry of order 2. Because these letters when rotated by 180 degree and 360 degree will fit exactly onto themselves each time. Check whether other letters also have the rotational symmetry of order 2. Remember, a full rotation does not mean that a figure has rotational symmetry, because every shape could fit exactly onto itself after a full 360 degree rotation.